Cognition is about one man's disconnection from the world that he lives in and how he unknowingly warps the information in front of him. As the audience, we first get to witness a story solely from his perspective, then also from a real-time version of someone else within his story.
We edited our film on After Effects, and what this allowed us was to have more freedom when putting the shots together. So I was able to edit while we were still in production, so I got shots on one day. I was able to change the lighting, crop it, and colour correct it. And I could show it to our director the next day. He'd say what he liked, what he didn't like, and we could quickly change the shots what he didn't like. And I was able to quickly change them again, and backwards and forwards we did the same thing.
We shot the film on Canon 6D using 3 primary lenses, an 18 to 55mm zoom lens, a 35mm cine lens and a 50mm standard lens. Our primary lens was the 35mm due to its high capabilities in film production. It provided a shy depth of field, allowing us to create the most cinematic image possible even in low light situations.
For audio we used a Rode video mic, but for our AS project we decided to have no diegetic sound in the film because we didn't have a microphone, and the sort of inbuilt sound system in the camera wasn't astute enough to film outdoors without picking out the background noises of the forest and the people around us. So we knew that when it came to our A2 project, the sound needed to be a lot crisper and cleaner, which is when the Rode mic came in, because it cuts out any background noise and it really gives a clean audio for the film.
So we filmed on a regular aspect ratio, and then later I had to crop it, so this allowed me to have more freedom when editing. And we always had to be conscious when filming because we knew that later on in post-production that the frame would be altered, and what this allowed us was to show the audience a specific frame.
Although the concept for our post was very simple, it presented a lot of problems as we were trying to do something that's never usually achieved in Photoshop. All we wanted to do is use the default checker background that Photoshop presents to warp the image of our actor. This became very difficult, however, as every time we saved the file, the image would become opaque. So what we had to do instead was relay the image back over to another document, or we could copy the text back over or at the resolution, and then we could finally save the image with the mesh effect going across our actor's face.
The radio trailer was pieced together using Movie Platinum, which is an editing software that allowed for basic sound to be layered upon each other. So basically we knew that the basic sort of structure of a radio trailer was narration, audio from the film and music. So we got our music soundtracks, got the audio from the film, and then using the video mic we were able to produce the narration for the trailer. And we just took inspiration from mainly regular trailers with images, and you just cut out the images and use the raw sort of sound and feel of the actual trailer, which allowed us to repeat this and come up with a clean, crisp radio trailer.
Well, YouTube is a website that allows you to watch millions of videos, and we use that to our advantage. One of our ancillary tasks was to make a radio trailer. So obviously we searched up a radio trailer and it came up with various examples of radio trailers, and what we did was look at what made them so successful and what we could use and take from them. There's also different channels for film analysis which we use to look at what audiences liked and disliked in our genre, the thriller genre.
Each piece of technology used in the making of this film was vital, from pre-production to post-production. And we all knew that we needed to utilise the equipment to its full potential if we wanted to get the best quality for our film. So we decided that when it came to editing that it had to be done to the highest level, using the best sort of software we could get that was easy to use, not time consuming, and it really helped us with the production of the whole film. It's the same with the camera. We just wanted to turn up on the day, know how to use the camera, keep the camera rolling for as long as possible so we can get the most amount of footage that we'd be able to use throughout the